Okay, so we came back. We're gonna recap the lads lore from yesterday. We came back from the N109 zone. 2 months have passed. We're now starting to hunt protocors in other areas, and we get to choose which partner we want to partner up with. I chose Raphael. We go on a yacht. And we go, and we're trying to find this rich man's wife's jewelry because it might be a protocor. We're trying to get close to it. And during it, Raphael is pretending to be a famous opera singer. I'm pretending to be his bodyguard. Everything's great until the yacht lands at the island. We find out that they're trying to, like, there are some people trying to buy the island because, haha, fun news, the island is known as the Heart of the Sea. And it has a blue hole on it. A cenote, if you will. Raphael drags us into the blue hole because that's where we believe the protocor might actually be. And we find the Tome of the Sea God, if I'm remembering correctly. And it kind of sleeper activates Raphael into being the Sea God again. And he tried to kill us. I kind of want to show you guys that one again. Just for the people that missed it. Hi, Inazumi. Can I get the playlist? Yeah, you can get the playlist. Hold on. You want to see it again? Okay, we can play it again. We can catch people up on that one specifically. Yeah, Raphael has said before he doesn't like humans because they destroy the environment. Yeah, we learned about cenotes of FF14. We did. All right. Music's gonna go off. Game is loading. How am I able to play music during streams? You set your music track to the VOD track. You're gonna want to look it up. But basically, you separate out your audio, and you set your music track to what's known as a VOD track, which means that during the live session, you can play it, but it won't show up on your video on demand session. Love and deep space. I do have a section in the Discord, Ninja, that's about streaming stuff too. So if you hopped in the Discord, you can also post questions in there. And even if I don't personally answer it, there are a lot of streamers on my Discord that might be able to help you out too. Okay. Oop. I did forget to do a thing. I kind of have to unmute that. Yeah. All right. Raphael's taking a nap. It's a perfect time to go invade his backstory, chat. I do collect streamers like I collect plants. I wanna say it was 11. Bye, Ninja! Yeah, I think it was 11. We leave the blue hole via a narrow gap in the seabed. When we resurface, we find ourselves in the ocean. There's a small island in the distance. A nearby ship gently rocks with the waves. It looks as if it's been waiting for a long time. Boarding the ship's hold, I look at its old mast and sails. I know this is the same ship that ran aground on the island. Raphael, are you okay?
Yeah.
After the Tome of the Sea God activated, what happened exactly? I remembered something, and when I returned to you, you were already... Raphael leans against the deck and sits. With his elbow bent, he props himself up.
I said I'll give you an answer. Give me like a minute to...
Bark like you want it, Oreku. What's wrong? Did you get hurt?
No.
Smile is here. Hey, remember the nuzzling thing?
This couldn't be considered gentle. It's getting... Stay back.
Raphael?
A follower? Or just a lowly sacrifice?
You don't recognize me anymore?
Death. When the storm surges from the deep sea.
Raphael, snap out of it.
The sea god awakens. I have no need for dreamers.
Oh, I played this yesterday. With the authority granted to me by the Sea God's Covenant. Snap out of it! I played this for chat yesterday, but I'm re-showing it to people that missed it. Because it's a very important story moment, actually! You know, Sea God kind of woke up again. And tried to kill us.
You...
And is nuzzling against us. Do you know who I am, Raphael?
Of course.
Struggling, I sit up and lean back against the cabin wall. I give Raphael a once-over. There aren't any scales or weird things. This is the Raphael I know.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Look.
He holds his hand out to me. The fragment in his palm emits a shining light that tugs at my heartstrings. An Aether Core fragment.
I think it was embedded in the tome. I was drawn to its power. It seems like we both received a gift from the tome of the Sea God. But there's always a price to pay for something like that.
The waves lap gently against the hull and occasionally splash us. I wipe the seawater off my face and look at the murky ocean. This price you have to pay, what is it? Do you need to be a sacrifice? Or the Sea God?
The dead deep sea and the Sea God's power have been awakened. And since I accepted its power, I must answer its call. Even if certain futures have a predetermined end, I can't refuse.
Knowing what I know, this sucks so much! The ocean pushes the old ship. Exhausted, Raphael rests in my arms and closes his eyes. I look down at him. My heavy heart is drenched, as if wind and rain worked tirelessly to drown it. Does that apply to your future as well? The sails rustle and we're carried deeper into the darkness. The boundless ocean is extraordinarily quiet tonight. Okay. So, here is what I am going to tell people about the lore of Love in Deep Space. Basically, and Araku, you can correct me if I'm wrong if this isn't true about some of them. I know it is true about a lot of them. Every single, or at least as far as I'm aware, most of the love interests we have past lives with. We have met them over and over and over again in past lives. Which is where the myths come from. Which is where the memories come from. They're not just memories that we've created in the present, they're memories that have been forged in the past, and in sometimes in the future as well. So, this isn't the first time the sea god has been awoken. This isn't the first time we've met. And it's not been a happy ending. So, that's been great. That's been fun. That's been amazing. Is that how they do the banners, like with the High Fantasy trailer that was linked a bit ago? Yes, actually. That is, the one that's currently ongoing is Xavier's myth. And, I don't know. I think it's a past one of him. It might be past or it might be future. I don't know. But it is one of his incarnations with the MC. You learn more, Riel, about the MC as MSQ goes on. That would make more sense. Okay, that too. Well, speaking of as it goes on, again, I had to fight myself tooth and nail to not just sit here and be like, I don't have these memories, so we're gonna watch a YouTube video chat about Raphael's lore, because dear gods. But no, we're gonna continue with the MSQ. We're gonna continue with the MSQ, okay? Here we go. After several Aether Core fragments were retrieved, Special Operations shifted its focus onto Ever. Ever is a group, by the way. Their involvement in every recent Aether Core incident was far too frequent to be a mere coincidence. This business conglomerate, which started in the biotech industry, isn't as clean as it appears at first glance.
Our positions aside, Ever's technological advancements are pretty impressive.
Simone sits next to me, slipping some ice cream in her mouth as she jabs at the computer screen in front of me. At this moment, Ever's biannual product launch is about to be broadcast worldwide.
They can achieve things proficiently with machines, when people with Evol couldn't.
Machines?
Andrew's voice came from behind the row of translucent displays. Also, chat, let me know if the volume's too low for you.
Based on what I can tell, it's not possible for them to make consecutive technological breakthroughs in such a short period of time. Not through normal means, at least.
The frequency in ways wanderers have been appearing these past few months continue to steadily increase.
During the broadcast, the spokesperson holds up a device that's about the size of a bottle cap.
We'd like to introduce to you our newly designed portable flux stabilizer. It can regulate the frequency of surrounding metaflux fluctuations, thereby stabilizing the protofield and reducing the likelihood of wanderer materialization.
Oh, I also read a thing that says that, because I actually got an article within the game, it like sent me a news article, and it was like, oh yeah, by the way, the deep space tunnel, the thing that's appeared in the sky over our city, on the other side of it is our futures. That's what it boiled down to. I was like, cool, that's neat. The audience erupts in thunderous applause. Meanwhile, away from the screen, I exchange knowing glances with my team members. They aren't doing this out of the kindness of their hearts. Sounds like it operates on the same principle as the devices that attract wanderers, but it has the opposite effect. Ever made this gadget and we're supposed to believe as if it's for the greater good? As if. They aren't doing this out of the kindness of their hearts. Simone frowns at the screen.
This is nothing but a blatant provocation. We barely had time to suspect something was off before they brought out this product launch.
Yeah, they're being brazen about it too. It's like they're daring us to keep investigating with what we know so far.
That's unlikely to happen.
As soon as Simone and I hear Captain Jenna's voice coming from the entrance, we stand up behind the screens. Andrew nods at Jenna. Captain?
Captain.
The fact that they're hosting a high-profile product launch means they've already covered their tracks. They wouldn't take this risk if there were a possibility of us finding incriminating evidence.
Jenna walks over to the command desk and places a thick folder on it. The three of us gather around her.
The analysis report for the previous fragments has just come out. Let's take a look.
She taps the command desk twice. An irregular spherical structure appears before us.
They're from the same ether core. Based on its characteristics, we're officially naming it Spatium Core.
Okay. A spatium core that can manipulate space. I know of at least 3 different aether cores now. As more aether cores appear, it's only a matter of time before the public becomes aware of this extraordinary energy source.
It's just that the fragments of the Spatium Core are held together by some kind of gravitational pull.
She points to the center of several fragments.
Right here, one fragment is missing.
Jenna leans forward, looking at us again.
Special Operations' next objective is clear. We must recover this crucial ether core fragment before further complications arise.
I feel like Captain Jenna's voice actor changed. Yes, Captain.
Yes, Captain.
And that's not a huge deal, but it, like, even just from the last scene that we saw her in to this one, I feel like there's, like, a substitute voice actor in here.
Oh, right. There's something you need to know.
With quick reflexes, Simone intercepts Andrew, directing him under the pretense of exploring new avenues for weapon enhancement with the recently collected data. When only we remain in the meeting room, Jenna pauses before activating her watch.
There's more. I couldn't talk about it during the meeting. But it's something you need to know.
Oh, by the way, chat, I found out why MC doesn't talk during a lot of scenes, like isn't voiced, even though we have some things that we are voiced in. It's because people got upset that they heard a voice that was for the main character, period. They were upset because they didn't want a voice to be there for the main character because it was not their personal voice. That's how attached they got to, you know, the game. Because they were jealous of the main character. And no, I'm not kidding you. Yeah, so there are actually quite a few things that specifically say you can play this in the background because it's just an audio file, and you can't because you have your character that's actually has dialogue lines in it and it's not voiced. And it sucks because you have to actually sit there and read it and it kind of like breaks your immersion. A message is transmitted to my watch at her gesture. They could have just added a toggle for people to be able to turn it off if they didn't like it. The words ever secret investigation report float in front of me.
A line in there involves what happened at your house that day.
Yeah, put it in the Discord, Erica.
Anyway, I've sent it to your Hunter's Watch. You can read it when you're home.
Understood. What about the explosion at my house? What about the explosion at my house? Thick clouds swallow up the remaining patches of sky. It's dark now, and the wind sweeps away the last remnants of sunset. All that remains is bleak white. The weather forecast said there will be heavy rain. At some point, the streets have become quiet. It's as if people sense the approaching storm and are now hiding. I can see lightning in the distance as it flashes under a cloud. Thunder roars closer again. I should go home. As I'm about to move, a sound presses against my heart like a string, sending a shiver down my spine. This is a full-on video. I don't even have control. What? Again? Hi, Fries. My heart responds to that eye. The world around me fades, but I hear the call I hear becomes clearer. It's behind that. Somewhere in the distance lies the power of Aether Core. That was a full-on video. I had no control on that. That wasn't even a cutscene. That was a video. I don't like that we have a fight right now. Mods, can I get a shout out for Forrest when you get a minute? I don't. I mean, it's only level 18, but still. Are you ready for Come My Shark is Hungry? It's not my fault, it's his actual voice lines. The beast is awake. Everything's almost in order once more. Let's go.
Let me show you what the art of combat is. Watch out. Come. My shark is hungry. It's almost
Again.
over. Don't let her get away.
It's not me. He's the one saying
Go
it.
back to the pit you came from. Bring it on.
Back up. Let's see what trick it has up its sleeve. That wasn't so tough now, was it?
It's over.
Honestly, I kind of wish I had had a tablet for doing all of this. If only so that I could like have like a specific screen set up for doing this instead of having to full screen it in the emulator, but that's fine. The emulator works for what we need it to work for. And honestly, this one's been a pretty good emulator. Again, I've only had it crash like once or twice.
Let me show you what the art of combat is. Watch out. This one is a hand. Come. My shark is hungry.
Now, I'm getting the hang of this.
The worst part is I know what that shark is from now, and I still can't help but giggle about it.
My turn. I need you.
If that's your wish. This is all too easy.
Not even a challenge.
It's like massive lore, but I can't help but giggle. Malia, enjoy your chrysanthemum Thai tea. I also hope you're having an okay day at work. Uh-oh. What do you mean? Under Deep Space 4 through 6? I've done Under Deep Space 4 through 6. Oh, was it? No, I did those. Why is it giving me that message? I definitely did do 4 through 6. Like, game. "100%. 4 through 6 is done. I couldn't get here without doing that." It's fine. Okay, we just did that. So this is supposed to be Homecoming Wings. Yeah, it's definitely referring to the soda pop. My little soda pop. Hey, someone strap a Reku in. My vision goes dark. Everything blurs as the universe finds a strange stillness in the chaos, and then it fades to nothing. A strong resonance pulses through my body. It stirs fragmented memories that drift like fading apparitions. A pale planet appears. It's strange, yet familiar. And there's an overwhelming force as silent as a black hole. It's a massive artificial eye. Amalia. It's been a while since I dreamed about the explosion. Looking back, those roaring flames feel like a surreal, distant nightmare. The searing heat in my dreams is still vivid, but the pain in my heart is gone. Maybe it's because the Aether Core within me has achieved full power. To investigate and deal with anomalous incidents related to the Aether Cores, the Association secretly began Operation Aether Ordeal. Over the past few months, we swiftly and discreetly handled numerous anomalies and documented information about a new Aether Core. We termed it the Spatium Core. After completing several investigations, I learned how seemingly unrelated issues were connected in surprising ways. Silas's brief absence gave the forces who coveted the Aether Core in the N109 zone an opening. Xavier's former teammates, who have gone separate ways, possess cutting-edge protocore technology, and their goals extend beyond just targeting Xavier. The strange black crystals deeply connected to the old battle, causing Zane's nightmares to worsen. And with watchful eyes of some secret observers, Raphael is forced to quietly search for the power sealed within the Tome of the Sea God. When traced back to their source, these unrelated threads are connected to one massive entity. Ever. The limited amount of evidence we have also suggests that Ever was the true mastermind behind the Bloomshore District explosion.
It's been a week since the explosion in the Cascade District. The Farscape fleet still has that region under lockdown. No updates, no details revealed about the investigation. The public is demanding answers.
They could have done without the flash photography effect.
Is the new fleet colonel defying the Hunters Association by prohibiting hunters from investigating? Would you say tensions are rising?
Deal with those reporters.
Understood.
The entire garden has been blown to bits. Hey, rookie, go investigate.
Yes, Captain. The fleet uniform doesn't quite fit me. I subtly roll up my sleeves and push aside the rubble as I make my way into the garden. It can legitimately stop anytime now. The energy trail I can resonate with is faint, but similar to the one belonging to an aether core. The source must be over here.
It's gonna rain tomorrow evening, and all traces will be washed away. Make sure to be done before then.
The garden is in ruins. I bend down to dodge the fleet soldiers and crime scene investigators while wearing white gloves on the other side of a hedge. It's right behind these bushes. The burnt vines twist through the vegetation. The silent oppression swallows even the faintest of sounds. Behind the layer of leaves and petals, it's as if a small hand darts among the tangled branches. I quickly reach out, but my fingers touch another scorched wall. That brief, vaguely familiar energy fluctuation ripples through the air before vanishing. I knew it. Oh, thank God. 1 week ago? Commission status denied. Hunters Association Skyhaven branch. A Metaflux explosion occurred at Villa Area 6, Cascade District, Skyhaven. 2 young siblings were home. One was injured and hospitalized while the other is missing. The parents are unreachable. The Skyhaven branch suspects an aether core at the site and requests assistance from headquarters for the investigation.
The dispatch request for the explosion incident has already been denied. And I know the details of this case are almost identical to what happened to you.
Yeah. Leaning against the control desk, Jenna slides a holographic screen in front of my eyes.
Rushing to Skyhaven at this critical juncture isn't a wise decision.
Also, hi, Comfy. Enjoy your Dahlia Petal Summer Infusion Tea.
If I suggested you don't get involved for now, would you consider it?
I'm sorry, Captain. Seeing the glaring denied on the screen, I try to calm myself. But even if it's unrelated to that incident, it might involve the Aether Core. There's no reason for the association to object.
It's not them who are interfering. It's the Farspace Fleet's doing.
The Farspace Fleet?
Skyhaven is a floating artificial island that consumes a large amount of energy. The fleet controls its power supply, which grants them a substantial amount of authority. Their new colonel, who's still in the deep space tunnel, is concerned about the confidential information related to the fleet, and so he prevents hunters from investigating.
That's some bullshit! Understood. I won't go as a hunter. I'll also avoid any conflict involving the fleet. Seeing my unwavering determination, Jenna shows a rare instance of exasperation. She sighs.
In other words, you'll encounter more than just Wanderers, should you choose to enter Skyhaven. If you're sure about this, then I can approve your request for a long vacation.
At least she's not gonna try to, like, deny me. Thank you, Captain. The day I arrived in Skyhaven coincided with new fleet cadets reporting for duty. They formed a neat line along the transfer platform. While hidden in the shadows and thinking about how to blend in, I received unexpected help from a recruit who decided to desert. In exchange for my silence, I took her place and successfully moved into the temporary living quarters for new cadets. When tasks were assigned, I relied on these cadets' burning ambition for flight duties, so that I was left with the unwanted ground support role, and it happened. As a result, I was brought into the explosion site in Cascade District. I never imagined I'd find myself in Skyhaven for a reason like this. Caleb. A cold metal chain touches my neck. It's the necklace I once gave to Caleb. I miss you.
Find anything, rookie?
With a stern expression, the captain walks over. I come to my senses and shake my head. Captain, I haven't seen anything suspicious.
Keep your eyes peeled, and give it another once-over. If you miss anything, it won't be just you facing the consequences when the Colonel's starship returns.
Yes, Captain. I don't know what's with this new colonel, but since he's butting heads with the association, it's probably better to avoid him. I have suspicions. I definitely sensed an Aether Core earlier. If they blocked off the area because of it, I need to move fast. Araku, keep that smile to yourself. I have a question, Captain. Usually explosions like these involve casualties or people who are severely injured. How can there be individuals who have gone missing? How did the fleet confirm this? I also heard we weren't sent here to test for traces
Don't
of...
poke your nose in places where it doesn't belong. Mind your own business.
As expected, everyone in the fleet is keeping quiet about the circumstances surrounding the explosion.
Captain, a suspect just appeared. He showed up in HQ.
What did you just say?
The Colonel's starship will be on the HQ's runway in 10 minutes. Command issued an emergency order. We need to head back and deal with the intruder before the Colonel returns.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I've already put the pieces together as to who the Colonel is. They're already here. If things get too chaotic, I might be able to use it to my advantage. Cutscene.
Colonel, everything is ready. We'll be landing in Skyhaven without a problem.
Do we have any leads yet on the traitor who almost sank us in deep space 3 days ago?
Yep.
I'm afraid not. Maybe our navigation was off. It could have also been unexpected turbulence.
This trip was a test for the new fleet, Colonel.
Hi, Raptor.
The old guard are looking forward to me not coming back. Unfortunately for them, I already danced with death once. I won't die again. It doesn't matter if you succeed or fail. You've chosen treason, so the consequences are still the same. You don't need to return to Skype.
You missed the spot. Azira, you're gonna end up never actually playing this game at this point. Because you're getting just all the spoilers. Fleet Base Command Center. The fleet's command center is located in the highest guard station in Skyhaven. The island itself is surrounded by bright sunlight and the cold air. Well, so let me also point out that because we came into this game late, this one happens to be a spoiler that's kind of given away in the main fucking title screen, so a tall, thin man stands at the edge of the runway, his right hand raised like a tree touching the sky. It trembles in the wind. The sniper had already taken position before we arrived. The suspect is clutching a detonator in his right hand, so they haven't taken the shot. Captain, he's wearing a fleet uniform. Is he one of us?
Storing weapons in his private arsenal and placing explosives in residential areas. Those are poised to provoke outsiders so they'll be dissatisfied with the fleet and the new colonel.
Yeah, that too, Raku.
All units, the chance to prove yourselves is here. Pull yourself together, maggots!
I wonder who the suspect really is and if he holds important info about this mysterious group.
They made me. The fleet forced me.
See, okay, I hope it does make up for itself in the lore, because I think this is part of why I've been, like, kind of, like, not really looking forward to this part, because I already knew that Caleb was alive, obviously. I was like, well, you know, if I had been playing this game before this whole storyline had come out, I would have been like, holy shit, Caleb's alive, holy fuck, blah, 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 you know? But the fact that you see him everywhere, he's in the title screen, it's already a spoiled thing, is kind of, like, got me, like, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy the storyline. Because, like, the Silas shit, I knew Silas was coming, but I didn't know what he was going to do. I also did not know that Raphael was going to re-become the sea god right in front of us, you know? The fleet made him?
Look at the poor bastard. Driven mad by spending too much time in the deep space tunnel. Block all entrances and exits. Make sure no one sets foot on the runway.
Following the captain's orders, the entire runway is quickly surrounded in an impenetrable net. Suddenly, a loud buzzing fills the air. Hi, fancy spaceship. Oh, hi, Caleb. Hey, Zira! Uniform! Jingle, jingle, uniform! Under the spectacle of lights, the new fleet colonel, who's been widely discussed, steps out of the sleek black starship. In an orderly fashion, he approaches the man at the edge of the runway. His words are muffled by the wind.
Joseph, you were chosen to be the pilot of a year-long deep space tunnel observation mission. Your outstanding performance 3 years ago was proof of your capabilities.
His voice sounds familiar. The crowd blocks my view, and I can only catch a glimpse of the figure through the gaps. His silver armband reflects a dazzling light.
You would have enjoyed the privileges befitting a skilled officer after your return.
Night, Debbie.
But 2 months
Get some
ago,
good sleep.
your wife and child died in the fleet's brig.
Why were your wife and child in prison?
Believing you revealed the fleet's secrets during your mission, you
Oh.
put your family under house arrest. They had died as a result. You're the person behind the Cascade District's explosion, yes? And you were trying to make a statement to the fleet by attacking its members.
I just noticed something. Like, in the earlier cutscene, they straight up call him Caleb. In this one, question mark, question mark. No! We don't know who this person is! I know it's because it's from MC's point of view, but still. It just made it, it's just hilarious to me.
You know why.
Joseph sounds as if his vocal cords have been torn, his voice unpleasant to the ear.
And yet the information I collected tells a different story. After your mission ended 2 years ago, you were suffering from the effects of long-term exposure to cosmic radiation. Your memories were severely affected. Hence, you received a prescription for the psychotropic drug Cybazin at the medical center. But you went ahead and increased the dosage on your own.
Aw, you didn't listen to doctor's orders? You fucked up.
You probably weren't aware that a Cybazin addiction can lead to cognitive dissonance and confusion. That's why, after your overdose, you accidentally killed your wife and child.
Hey, remember this game is marked as 12+.
When you recovered, you created a lie to escape from the pain of what you've done.
He speaks calmly, and then everything becomes quiet.
No, that's not possible. You made me do it. You planted a mind control device in me. It's that chip.
Joseph's hoarse voice is interrupted. Reality instantly distorts behind him as a black hole appears, its edges blurred.
Enough. You don't need to defend yourself anymore.
Wait, is that Caleb's evol now? Does he just open up fucking deep space tunnels and shove people in it? As soon as the colonel finishes speaking, the man and the detonator are consumed by the black hole in the blink of an eye. It quickly closes and the clear sky reappears once more. Oh, gravity evil. Okay. But now the edge of the runway is empty.
Lock down the command center. We still have an unidentified traitor with us.
Have I been sniffed out? The order is cold and everyone snaps out of their daze. My palms start to sweat and my heart races. There's only one thought in my mind. How did he know? He just got back from the deep space tunnel. Could he really know what's happening on the ground too? Since no one's paying attention, I quietly turn around, but before I can move, I feel as though 1,000 grams have been dropped onto my shoulders. I can't move. This evil is... Caleb, please, I'm really just going out to buy some snacks. I'll be fine.
It's raining. And did you forget how you came back home injured? That was when you went out to buy snacks too. You should stay here.
It's also the gravity evil? The sound of footsteps stops behind me. A long shadow is cast. Yes, Caleb was the one with Granny.
Don't move.
The moment the voice speaks, my blood freezes. It's not because I'm scared. I heard this voice before. I know this voice.
Colonel, I'll immediately start an investigation into her identity.
No need. I'll do it myself.
My mind goes blank. It's as if the noise around me has been filtered out. Caleb. Well, someone's kink is going to be realized because they're doing interrogation next. That says empathetic interrogation, chat. We're gonna be put in a chair. Empathic? Oh, empathic. Okay. Oh boy. I'm forced to sit in a chair used for questioning. Restraints emerge from it to secure my hands and feet. This is the interrogation room on the fleet starship.
The Colonel will question you himself. Good luck.
Thanks! That's my childhood bestie? I'm fucked. After the door closes, a harsh, incandescent light shines down from above. And another light behind the one-way glass window opposite me turns on. I can only see a blurry figure.
I'll start asking the questions. Please cooperate.
The icy air in the interrogation room gnaws at my chest. I take a deep breath and try to calm down. Colonel, I'm a small fish. Why are you personally interrogating me?
You deceived the entire fleet with a fake identity. Can you really be called a small fish?
I mean, that's what Raphael calls me.
Do you know what happens to people who pretend to be a fleet officer?
Despite figuring out who I am, you didn't attack me. Instead, you brought me to an interrogation room. Either I committed a more serious mistake than pretending to be an officer, or I have a secret that piques your interest. The light behind the glass wall flickers twice and the silhouette vanishes. He enters the room without missing a beat, his military boots touching the alloyed floor.
If you understand the situation, then let's go ahead and have a nice chat.
Is it really you?
Show some respect to the Far Space Fleet's colonel.
That means he's definitely part of that group. How can a stranger look so similar to Caleb? I can't believe it.
Sir, have we met before? You seem familiar.
You're wrong.
But you look exactly like someone I know.
Watch your mouth. There's more than one pair of eyes observing you in this room.
The camera.
Okay.
If he really is Caleb, could there be a secret behind all this?
He's playing a part.
All right.
Smart move. Good. Let's get started then.
What is this?
An interrogation, of course, and a thorough inspection.
That's...
Once we're done here, I'll return it to you.
It belonged to someone from my childhood. He died in an explosion, like the one in the Cascade District. I miss him. Sir, can you tell me something? If that person hadn't died, would he support me even now?
In the Far Space Fleet, there are only soldiers and officers.
Then, what about you? Will you support me?
Do what you're told and don't cause any trouble. You won't get hurt then.
What's this?
It's a mood tracker.
What?
The cameras in this room will scan your iris and facial movements before sending the data straight through a terminal. That, along with the monitor's information, will be analyzed to gauge your emotional stability.
Does the mood tracker know when MC is horny? Because goddamn, I'm pretty sure she's horny right now. And I don't mean me, I mean the actual character. Yeah, I know, ads are coming, I'm aware. It's part of why I paused. I need the break! Reku is like about to fucking pass out. Now, I don't think Caleb is going to be for me. And that's okay. Because it sounds like Caleb has more than enough appreciators out there. I am definitely a crowfish. Actually, I think I'm more of a fish crow at this point, if order of importance is a thing. Because I feel like Silas isn't going to get... And do not correct me on this if I'm wrong. But I currently feel like Silas got kind of gypped in, like, how much story he gets. Because, like, we get his intro story, and we get him, like, sprinkled so far afterwards, but I haven't, like... I don't get the inkling that we're going to see a lot more of him. So, I don't know, and being Demi, even in a story... I have to have, like, more interactions with a person to, like, actually, like, get a connection with them. So if they just show up once and then go boof and, like, scramble out, it's kind of like they're not really a thing. Also, chat, we're in ads. Use this opportunity to get up and stretch. I'm going to sit here and, like, poke at my nails constantly because, bleh. Because I have things on my fingers, and I'm confused by this. I'm also, I bought, this, tin of throat lozenges. I don't know, I know nothing, but I kind of get the vibe he'll be back. Yeah, I think he'll be back, but I don't know if he'll be back in the main story. And that's what, like, so, you know, like, in the story that we just did before this, the chapter we just did before this, we had the options to go talk to Xavier, Raphael, or Zane. But Silas wasn't there because we just got done with Silas, so that makes sense. Alright, let's see what these things taste like. It's supposed to be blueberry and lemonade. It's not bad. They're called Soothies. Throat soothing drops. Oh, they actually have a little bit of that oral numbing stuff in them, it looks like. Because it says oral demulcent, DEMULCENT. What is that? What is that, chat? What did I just put in my mouth? What have I just put in my mouth? Someone Google it. Because now I'm scared. DEMULCENT. Essentially, cough drop? Okay. It does also have pectin in it, which isn't pectin like used in like gums and whatnot. Oh, chat, I can... Yeah, that, Speedy. I can do this now. Mucus irritation relief. Actually, that's what I need. Because, like, my throat issues usually don't come from talking too much. They come from talking too much with post-nasal drips, so... Welcome back from ads, chat.
In other words, there's a catch. You can't lie, no matter what. It's necessary. Be obedient and it'll be over before you know it.
Yeah. I was just kind of like half paying attention to what he was saying. I was like, wait a minute, what? As a dog boy, do you see why I like him? Yes. As a cat, do you understand why I like Silas and Raphael now?
Did you pretend to be an officer just so you could investigate the Ether Core? Be honest.
What? He knows about the Ether Core? But...
It's a fucking riding crop.
I don't know.
I told you before, you're not allowed to lie.
Did he just do the under the chin, lift the chin thing? Yeah, you better run, Romalia.
I didn't.
Recently, there was a large energy explosion in the N109 zone, related to an Ether Core.
Sevi's just out here with a fucking notebook taking notes. I want you to know that. That's what Sevi's doing. He's just taking fucking notes. Noli, you'll enjoy your hibiscus tea. He was taking notes from Silas on how to make his voice sound deeper, and now he's taking notes from Caleb on how to tame a brat. There. I called somebody else out that wasn't Romalia.
At that time, you disappeared without a trace and didn't check in with any organization, but you weren't punished upon your return. Our intel suggests you were in the N109 zone.
I don't understand.
Allow me to remind you that we are in Skyhaven. We're above the clouds, and even the World Evol government has to abide by the fleet. Your survival here, and your chance at being able to leave this place alive, depend on your honesty and will.
Excuse me, what the fuck are they doing in this scene? I don't have a rewind button so that I can, like, slow-mo this to make sure that I saw what I fucking thought I saw. I wasn't hallucinating that, right? Like, he's using the baton to go from throat down chest, right? Yeah? In the slow motion? Okay. I looked over at the right time. You did, newbie. Good job. Also, again, Noliel, if I didn't say hi.
Willingness to follow my orders. I will ask again. Did you come to Skyhaven for the Ether Core?
Is he really Caleb?
Answer me. Remember, the camera is watching. You must tell the truth.
The camera. He's reminding me that there's surveillance, so I can't say anything.
Noliel, you can't see me right now, but I just did air quotes and mouthed the word lore. Because that's what I imagined what you were actually doing. You like came in here, you're seeing this, you're like quote unquote lore scenes, right, Riao? Okay. Here's my take, and it might not be an accurate take. And you don't have to correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like this is all a tease because Caleb isn't actually like this as a love interest. He's not this dominant as a love interest, and this is all a big show. And then when people get into his love interest stuff, he's not nearly like this in the actual love story portion. He's more like the big brother, the more like comfy warm. So that's my current take. Again, I might be wrong, but I feel like that's what they're doing here. Is they're just teasing us with this. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt. Here you are calling yourself out. Thanks, Noliel. Real plays lads for the lore and the plot. I see. Yes, Barensu. For the lore and the plot.
I'm telling the truth. I'm not related to anything involving an Ether Core.
This is your last chance.
I don't know anything.
You passed.
Huh.
You...
Surprised? Sure, it's been a while, but you already forgot about me?
You... It's you, right? Caleb.
Is there another me in the world?
We thought you'd been dead! We thought you were dead!
It is you. Caleb. I must be dreaming.
It's me. It's okay. I'm back.
Because at the very least, even if he isn't a romantic interest, he was our childhood brother figure. I'm back from the dead. I want you to know one of those notes that just popped up said death certificate. Brother figure, not actual brother Baker. We're just gonna keep going with the MSQ. We're gonna ignore his text message.
Don't be afraid. It's all right. from now on, we'll be living together.
Does this mean we'll never be alone again?
Oh, he's the one that works out the most, so yes. He can absolutely fold you like a fucking card table, Baker.
Yes. Starting today, I'll be your grandma.
Grandma. In the empty void, I see everything is like a painting's white background, and that is seconds away from being drowned in a sea of color. There's one exception, the figure standing before me who's strikingly clear. You. Who are you again?
It's okay if you've forgotten. I'll remind you.
He holds my hand. With a radiant smile, his eyes gleam like sunlight.
I'm Caleb. I'll always be by your side.
My mind returns to the present. All I can see is grayish-white glow with a metallic chill. Caleb sits opposite me. He reaches for the first aid kit as he holds my wrist, which is marks from the restraints earlier.
Most of the fleet's meds work immediately. It might sting. You need to tough it out.
His tender care is completely different from the cold, intimidating facade he wore in the interrogation room.
What's up?
I need to be sure that it's really you.
You still can't believe I'm back?
He gently holds my hand. You had a death certificate!
Do I need to do a formal introduction?
He meets my gaze, and his voice softens as mirth appears in his eyes.
I'm Caleb. I'll always be by your side.
Those familiar words and kind voice are truly unique. Okay. Alright, again. I don't know what's actually going on here. I'm prefacing that so people don't think that I am, like, actually, like... It's not that I haven't looked ahead, but I am absolutely guessing. If I guess right, it's just coincidence at this point. Why did that sound kind of like a program? Like, you know, like it I don't know how else to explain it, but like kind of like it was like a code phrase or something. It was like kind of like a sleeper activation phrase. Those familiar words and kind voice are truly unique. I exhale, my racing heart finally calming down. You were scary in that interrogation room, but now... I shake my bandaged wrist and then slam my hand down on the bed next to Caleb. When he's about to stand up, I get in his way again. It's my turn to interrogate you. Why is one of these housed, Grandma? I'm pretty sure Grandma's dead. Sure. How's Grandma? If you're here, she must be okay too. Straight for the emotional Grandma would have called.
I'm sorry. I couldn't protect both of you.
As Caleb's gaze loses some of its light, the faint hope in my heart breaks.
Alright, let's move on. You might start crying again if we don't. We finally reunited. If Gran knew, she'd want you to cheer up.
You survived. Why didn't you contact me? And you're a colonel now?
Well...
He turns to look out the window. The night sky resembles a dark, flowing river.
If I didn't join the fleet, I would have been abandoned.
Abandoned?
That's just how things work, Pipsqueak. So, I couldn't contact you. I can't bear to imagine you being put through that pain again.
What do you mean, abandoned? Caleb isn't exactly interested in explaining, so I don't press him. No! I wish to press him! What matters is that he's like, no! I want to know why! Game. What happened after the explosion? The police said, and the Hunters Associations had said...
I don't really remember. It was like a dream, to be honest. When I woke up, I assumed it was connected to the ether core.
So you already knew it?
I just knew. That's all.
Could you stop being vague and cryptic for 2 seconds, Caleb? Caleb closes the first aid kit and stands up. He returns it to the cupboard. Silas was less cryptic than you. Raphael, who works for the underground, was less cryptic than you. The dude that's literally hiding his entire backstory, less cryptic. The Cold Iceman, less cryptic.
After all that interrogating, shouldn't we relax? You've been running around all day and must be exhausted. Let's get something to eat.
Yeah, Silas just fucking tells you what he wants.
Colonel, the captain of the 3rd Squadron would like to speak with you. He suggested solitary confinement for the traitor you captured.
You have questions? We all have questions, Doran.
Come back to me when the bauble around his neck grows a brain.
Caleb, you're being really strict. It kinda turns main character on.
Strict? Me?
His armband shines. Maintaining his stern expression, Caleb returns to my side.
I haven't even disciplined you. And your cover's so good that you're living in the officer barracks?
Get the barks out of your system. Go on. Go on. He said the D word. Go on. Do it. Come on. Bark like you want it. Baker and Areku. 2 peas in a pod right now. I do like it when I get to call you guys out instead, by the way. This is fun. He helps me off the bed, cradling my injured wrist. He inspects my body from my shoulders down to my waist.
Pack up your stuff. You can stay at my place, you know. I don't live at HQ, so you'll have more freedom to move around.
Awesome, but I'm still a traitor to the fleet. It might be weird if I'm suddenly accompanying a colonel everywhere. He lowers my wrist and taps to the other one. Understanding his intentions, I turn around and let him check my back. It'll draw even more attention. Some people might even question your authority.
Hold on. Are you being considerate on behalf of your fellow fleet mates? Or do you actually want me to prove your guilt so you'll be locked up?
They're just playing into, like, literally every single one of your guys's fetishes about wanting to be interrogated, about wanting to be locked up, about wanting to be disciplined by a military man. Literally, this is nothing but fan service right now. It is nothing but fan service. I'm here for it for you guys. It's not doing anything for me, but you know. Once the inspection is done, Caleb moves over to face me.
Don't worry. If anyone dares to question your identity, tell them you're my new adjutant.
Right, Sync? Right? We were both barking more over Raphael and Silas. I think Sync and I have similar tastes there. Oh, So you wanted me to use your influence anyway.
It's in order.
I'm just gonna wait. I'm not even gonna look at chat. Go on. Get it out of your system. Go on. Come on. Just bark like you want it. Yeah, you definitely should just have it copy and paste it at this point. Is that barking command in order? He chuckles, taking off his hat. He places it on my head.
The Colonel's whereabouts are classified. The same goes for the people around him. If rumors could threaten me, I wouldn't be wearing this armband.
Caleb's personal aircraft carrier, or aircraft, Oh, I see why I did that. Aircraft carries? I thought it was aircraft carrier. Caleb's personal aircraft carries us away from Skyhaven's main island, and we go to the surrounding guard stations. Golden sunlight traces the crystalline lines across the viewport. In the cramped cockpit built for two, I tell him everything that happened when we were separated for several months. I'm just gonna pause this because what the fuck do you mean we told him about Silas? We're the dumb motherfucker that just told our big brother figure that we were essentially kidnapped by a man that held us hostage for several days and forced us to bond with him in an illegal zone? Do we want Silas dead? 'Cause that's how you get a dead Silas. Did we tell him we were into it too? Did we tell him that he made us play cat and mouse, and he also made us play hide and seek while he was, you know, just about naked under a robe? Zane and Caleb know each other canonically? Great. That's fun. That's gonna be fine. I'm sure that's fine. Game. The researchers being killed one after another, the documents Grandma left behind, the Aether Core within me. Since Operation Aether Ordeal and the Spatium Core are confidential, I omit the details related to the Association's investigation. Caleb, the one who's pulling the strings is Ever. Behind his goggles, Caleb's gaze is unreadable. He grips the control stick and expertly guides the plane through the clouds. I understand. Let me deal with that for now. 10 minutes later, the scenery projected from the starship's camera shifts to a floating, fragmented island. The starship slowly descends and passes through an invisible barrier surrounding the landmass. In front of us is a spacecraft-shaped building.
Here we are.
Okay, his quarters aren't bad. The white glow from the entrance's lamp disperses with the darkness. The entire room is flooded with light. I hang my bag in the closet by the entrance before running my hand along the cabinet. Why am I touching the cabinet sensually? Look at all this dust. Caleb, you didn't invite me over just so I could clean your house, right?
This place is usually empty, and I rarely stay here. Of course, it's not exactly pretty. Move.
Holding a few jackets he took from my luggage, he lightly nudges my foot.
Only the toiletries are left. Go ahead and sort out your stuff. Oh, actually, hold on a sec.
After tossing my jackets aside, he takes my finger and presses it on the door's lock.
How long are you staying in Skyhaven? If you're not in a rush, why not extend your leave for a few more weeks?
Hunters don't get summer or winter vacations. Captain Jenna let me take some time off, but it's not because I don't have anything better to be doing.
I almost forgot. You already graduated from Hunter School.
New fingerprint entry completed.
Pick a bedroom you like.
How many does this place have if you're asking me to pick one? I follow Caleb into the living room. The house is spacious, nearly empty in fact. The decor is simple and consists of muted colors. It's devoid of life. Caleb, are you planning to live in Skyhaven?
Why do you ask?
Doesn't this mean we'll be separated again? I live in the city.
You don't want that to happen, right?
Yeah, I live in the city. So you're gonna come down and you're gonna live in the city too. So that we're not separated again. Because I'm not gonna live on this weird floating island in the middle of nowhere. I'll be busy since I'm a hunter. I'm giving you a heads up in case you'll miss me. After navigating through several doorways, I stumble upon a bedroom with comfortable lighting. I stop before it. Also, I have my own apartment! I have a lease!
Yeah. Without our wanderer-chasing hunter, we'd all be doomed.
Caleb leans against the doorway and looks inside.
You like this room?
It seems cozy.
Okay, then.
His lips curl into that familiar teasing smile as he heads towards the kitchen.
Think about what you want to eat for dinner, and your personal chef will make it.
Oh yeah, that was a kid thing. Whenever he would always cook for us when we were kids. Really? I catch up to Caleb and jump. I wrap my arms around his neck. Make all your specialty. Braised pork, sweet and sour fish, pork chops.
Do you actually want to eat all that, or are you just naming all the menu items? You have quite the appetite.
With my weight on him, Caleb pivots before putting me down.
You don't need to help out. Just relax in the living room. Oh yeah, just so you know, that room you claimed is mine.
Course it is! Fucking course it is! Why wouldn't it be an empty room? Why wouldn't we just claim his room? Well, I guess it's our room now, Caleb! That's probably big enough. We don't have to touch. After dinner, Caleb insists on clearing the table himself. He tells me to rest and he'll get my bedroom ready soon. I hesitate for a moment before deciding to ask him about the explosion incident. Just as I reach the terrace, thunder roars from outside. The sound alone makes me jump. Maybe it's because we're closer to the sky here. Seeing Caleb's busy figure, I calm down a little. Wait. I've noticed that there's been a lot of, like, Greek myth undercurrents in this game. Is he Zeus? We literally have Poseidon, god of sea. Moogle. Zeus, is that you? Is that what your myth is gonna be? You're gonna be Zeus? Sadly, I don't actually think Silas is Hades based on the latest myth card that just came out. Not to be lewd, but... I mean, you did just say but. Caleb did do a little critter play there a second ago. I'm into pet play and I missed it. What? And Zeus do like critters. Caught by his gentle gaze, the words stick in my throat. I can only say a random sentence. Hold on. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Is that not collaring and stuff? No, collaring is just, in general, being dominant. Being in BDSM. That, like, pet play? Okay, hold on. Just so it doesn't go. Pet play, is when someone actually does pretend to be, or at least have some sort of animal characteristics. Whether it be sexual or not. And it's like, if you like being called a cat and having, like, your ears rubbed sort of thing, that could be considered pet play. If that makes more sense. The collar is everything. Collaring is everything. It's like a generic... I don't want to downplay it because it is actually a very, like, deep, meaningful thing, but it is, like... It exists in most forms of BDSM. A Reku is into pet play because a Reku likes being a puppy. There you go. And I'm just a fucking cat girl, so I ride that line between, you know, being a furry and being into pet play, so here we are. Caught by his gentle gaze, the words stick in my throat. I can only say a random sentence. Ah! I want a soda. I'm deleting that fucking clip, Sevi. Caleb steps aside, creating a path for me to get to the fridge. Why am I shutting up, Azira? Why am I shutting up, Azira? You outing yourself a little bit there? Miss Other Cat Girl? Who is also kinky? Yeah? Yeah? I'm pretty sure we all fucking figured it out a while ago, Azira. Just saying. Scream all you want, it ain't getting you anywhere. You're an open book when it comes to that. Caleb steps aside, creating a path for me to get to the fridge. Do you want one too? He doesn't decline, so I offer him a soda can.
You're gonna move your hand when I try to take it. I'm not falling for that again.
Stop acting like a baby. I'm done with those childish antics. I'm gonna shake it up and open it in your face instead. Caleb reaches out, but I quickly move my wrist so the soda avoids his fingers. Ha! Phew. Before I can finish, the soda falls from my hand. Caleb effortlessly catches it.
Talk about immature.
We toast our cans clinking together, we toast our cans clinking against each other. Another roar of thunder startles me. However, I choke.
Still a scaredy cat?
Okay. I'm so glad that this is probably the only time he refers to us as a cat, because fucking Silas and Raphael both refer to about us as a cat, and I'm just like, could you not? I need a pause counter. Some people just like, fucking real, just get on with the story. I was gooning and you stopped. Caleb can't help but chuckle. He pats my back as if recalling something. He looks out the window into the night.
I thought you weren't afraid of it anymore.
What do you mean? Caleb sets down the soda and brings up a tablet that controls many of the house's utilities. The curtains are shut, which protects the room from the storm outside.
Remember your astrophobia from when you were little? Didn't you usually hide whenever thunder rolled in?
Maybe it was because thunder sounded much like a wanderer's roar. I was still terrified of it months after the Trainwreck catastrophe had ended.
At first, I thought you were playing hide and seek with me. But then I saw you were just frightened.
This is just too wholesome for me to actually, like, have any sort of affection at this point. You always remember the minor details. But eventually, I became immune to it.
And who should we thank for that?
I look up with his eyebrow slightly raised. Caleb grins, and reflecting on those memories, I pretend to be clueless. We should thank my resilience.
You ungrateful pipsqueak.
Caleb teases me and pinches my nose. Chuckling at my reaction, he lets go. Of course I remember that whenever there was a storm, regardless of whether it was during the day or at night, he always stayed by my side. I didn't dare to fall asleep, but Caleb always covered my ears until I dozed off. The thunderstorms trapped him, the most popular kid on the block, inside the house, and so he had to seek refuge with me in various hiding places. No one else knew it was me that was trapped home, and Caleb was the one who broke that magical cage. Caleb, why were you always the first person to find me? It didn't matter whether I hid in the closet or the attic.
We probably have a telepathic connection.
That sounded a little too fucking on the nose, mister. You just got lucky every time.
Yeah, and? Doesn't matter if I'm lucky or not.
Sentimentality grazes my heart's surface. My hand that's resting on the fridge subconsciously twitches. Why do I feel awkward all of a sudden? I mean, isn't telepathy something usually twins have? Not the main character being like, I can't have feelings for this man because he's my brother. There's so many people that don't play this game enough, but then get into this game, like they're looking at the people that do play this game and they're like, how can you be fucking your brother? Because that's all they know about Caleb is that he's the brother figure. Not that he's the figure, but they omit the last word and they just go, he's the brother. He's not actually the brother. Like the ones who were involved in this incident. Thinking of those two that were affected by the explosion, my voice lowers. Over the next few days, there wasn't any progress in finding Kevy, and his sister Mia is still recovering. Caleb,
You still want to investigate?
Caleb has read my mind. I hesitate for a moment before nodding. Kevy is still missing, and I need to know if Ever is related to the explosion. If Ever is involved, there's a good chance I'll get important info that's already connected to the Aether Core. Kevy might have already been marked as their target.
The fleet will handle it. And even if you doubt them, can't you trust me? Since you're on vacation, why not just kick back and relax in Skyhaven?
But Caleb... His sister must be worried sick about him right now. She probably wants to be with Kevy again. I'm already your adjunct. I promise not to cause any trouble. If anything bad happens, I'll take full Ow! Something hits my head, but it's not a light tap or a smack. Caleb has a serious expression.
What are you even saying? I always have your back. Don't even think about drawing a line in the sand. Take care of yourself. Do that, and you can investigate whatever you want.
So after everything draws to a close, can you come home with me?
I remember you saying you'd be fine by yourself. But it seems like you still want someone with you.
I'll worry about you if we're always separated.
Is that the only reason?
He shifts his gaze down after suddenly using a softer voice. The fridge door is slightly ajar and Caleb's hand rests on it. I'm seemingly trapped in this confined space. A cool breeze brushes against my shoulders. The faint glow of the refrigerator casts the shadows in the depths of his determined, steadfast gaze.
Is it just because I said I'd always be by your side? I'm just messing around. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue?
Feeling the tension dissipate, I pretend to be annoyed as I push him away and change the topic. Move. It's so cold being in front of the fridge. If I get sick, it's gonna be your fault. Amused, Caleb willingly backs off.
All right. I'll keep my distance. It'll be like there's an ocean between us. You stick to your side, and I'll stick to mine.
I mean, for this cat girl, there is an ocean between us. Its name is Raphael.
Don't worry. You won't have to remind me twice.
Caleb has returned to my side. I should be relieved, happy even, but I tossed and turned in bed that night. As I open my eyes, the bright morning light filters through the curtains. A warm glow is cast on the bedside. After staring at the dimly lit ceiling for what feels like an eternity, I wearily get up. The house is silent. It seems Caleb just left. My breakfast, still warm, is sitting on the dining table. I notice a note tucked underneath it. Your highest priority is resting and enjoying your meal. Everything else comes second. I smile as I fold the note. When I sit down, I get a voice message.
Did you eat breakfast yet? I'll be sorting some things out with the fleet. I'll pick you up later.
Overprotective shit. Yeah, okay. I finish eating my breakfast while going over last night's plan in my head. Alright, it's time to visit that medical center. Willow Medical Center, Inpatient Department, 9th floor, room 903. Mia. Thanks to Caleb's support, I quickly find the place where Mia is recovering in. It's been said that Kevy and Mia are very close. She's the key to finding him.
I'm terribly sorry, Adjutant.
Oh, Adjutant. Okay.
The patient has just recovered from being in critical condition. Visits are prohibited unless her primary care physician authorizes it. This applies to fleet personnel as well.
Could I speak to the doctor then? If the doctor shows up and it's fucking Zane, I'm about to throw something through my monitor. The nurse looks me up and down. There's a hint of suspicion in her eyes.
Dr. Jones is
Okay,
busy
good.
with meetings with a visiting team of medical specialists. The earliest you can schedule an appointment with him is next week.
I understand. Mia is in a precarious situation right now, but with the hospital's strict security measures, her safety is guaranteed at least. I find myself walking to the elevator and my gaze falls on the directory sign. The administrative offices are on the 16th floor. If Dr. Jones is in a meeting, he might be on this floor. Ding, the elevator door is open. While engaged in hushed conversation, several doctors step out. I guess I can only try my luck upstairs now. Just as I'm about to enter the elevator, a familiar voice cuts through my train of thought like a blade of frost. Hi, Zane. Hello. Zane? Zane! The figure wearing a white lab coat turns around. When our gazes meet, he adjusts his glasses. Surprise flickers in his eyes. Wait a minute, did he know that Caleb was alive? Is this the confidential schedule you talked about 2 weeks ago? Don't worry, I'll experience memory loss once I'm back in Lincoln. At the vending machine, Zane gets himself a latte. He gets me a bottle of pear juice.
If I'm not mistaken, a few days ago you said the association ordered you to take leave. However, I didn't think a medical center in Skyhaven was a vacation spot.
Sure it is! Well... He slightly tilts his head back to sip his coffee and frowns because it isn't sweet enough. He scans the department signs on this floor.
You don't have to explain why you're here. It's obvious.
I sigh and give Zane a rundown of the incident. I figured I could talk to Mia and see if she knows anything about Kevy.
Mia is no longer in critical condition. She should be able to receive visitors.
But the other person just told me... Do you know Mia?
Her primary care physician used to be my colleague. He mentioned her during his visit. Since Mia was exposed to a metaflux explosion, I checked her heart to ensure she's all right.
How is she now?
Her physical recovery is going well, but she was badly shaken by the accident. Mia still displays signs of avoiding the outside world. But you talking to her might help ease her nerves.
If it's possible, I'd like to try. Zane taps the folder containing the medical records, then he looks at me.
Give me a second. I'll ask. Dr. Jones, do you have a moment?
A few minutes pass, then Zane puts his phone away. Under my hopeful gaze, his expression softens as he nods.
Follow me. I'll check on Mia's condition first, and if she's all right, I'll ask her.
After receiving the visitation guidelines, I take a deep breath and follow him into the hospital room. In the pristine white room, a young girl around 10 years old sits on her bed. Her face is covered in bandages.
Mia, the nurse said you drank some milk today. That's good.
Mia turns her head without responding. With a blank stare, she looks out the window. Zane crouches down by the bed. He gently touches Mia's elbow.
Since you listened to the doctor and the nurse, it doesn't hurt as much now?
The little girl slowly blinks, silently acknowledging Zane's words.
While waiting for the pain to go away, do you want a reward?
I want to go home.
Her soft voice tinged with sorrow resounds in the quiet ward. My heart feels a faint pang, as if that voice reached out to me, urging me to move closer. However, I hesitate, unsure of how to start a conversation. Seeing that Mia has noticed me, Zane speaks in an even gentler tone, which radiates reassurance.
She's my friend. A skilled hunter who saved many children like you.
Huh?
It's unclear which of Zane's words affect her, but she slightly stirs. Hello, Mia. Zane calmly observes, stepping back only when he sees Mia doesn't flinch at my approach. Do you want to talk? Mia hesitates and nods. Relieved, Zane and I exchange looks. Zane leaves the room. On his way out, he taps my hand, silently telling me not to stay for too long. Excuse me, I just gotta interrogate a child now. Taking a seat beside the bed, I tenderly hold her hand. Mia, what you went through, I also experienced that. You must be really upset. Her small hand slightly twitches in response to my words. Do you miss your brother, Mia? Her empty eyes flicker with emotion. She's about to cry.
Is he dead?
Her eyes are filled to the brim with tears. Don't worry, he's probably just hiding.
But I always find him. I can't this time.
Your brother wouldn't just leave you. He's probably got into a bit of trouble. Can you tell me what you saw before the explosion happened? I might be able to help. She stares at me, and just as she's about to speak, a knock interrupts us. A person wearing glasses and a dark-colored uniform enters. He has the Farspace Fleet's insignia on his armband.
It seems the Colonel forgot to inform us. What brings you here, Adjutant?
His scrutinizing gaze washes over me, and I look away. It seems today won't go according to plan. The Colonel has his reasons. Just do your job. I'll stop by next time to avoid any trouble. As I'm about to leave, Mia suddenly calls out to me.
Miss?
She retrieves a burnt dog plushie from behind her pillow. She sounds nervous when she speaks.
Thank you for visiting me. Can I give you Lucia as a present?
Lucia, is this the dog plushie? Sure. Bet the dog plushie has a protocore in it. Yeah, how dare the game use this as a parallel between the main character, Caleb, and us. Cool mist rises from the lawn, leaving only a shadowy outline of the hospital's wing's streamlined white architecture. I squeeze the dog plushie named Lucia. I'm genuinely puzzled about what Mia's intent is. Is this just a gift?
Have you made any progress?
Zane sits down next to me. He gives me a cup that's filled with a drink. I don't know what it is, though. Why is this man always giving us drinks? This man is keeping us super hydrated. Every time I fucking see him, he's giving me a drink. Oh. Note. That just unlocked a memory of what happened earlier today. Also, another reason why I won't ever go back to that nail salon. The fucking owner of the nail salon asked one of the other people in the nail salon, "You want a Long Island?" And then made her a Long Island and gave it to her. In the nail salon that does not have a liquor license. Yeah, while working. Yeah, never going back to that one. Yeah, gave it to a client. Gave it to the client. But still, the fact that she literally has liquor on the premises and is giving it out to people, that's still a big no-no. Is this milk tea, a health drink, or a fruit slushie?
Warm water.
He calmly looks over before lowering his head. Then he gently squeezes the dog plushie's cheek. As usual, he delivers his dry humor with a straight face.
Furrowed brows, pursed lips, and a scrunched up face. All symptoms of severe dehydration.
There's no way my face is. I quickly relax my expression, but my brows furrow against I quickly relax my expression, but my brows furrow again upon seeing Lucia.
Mia clung to this plushie from the site of the explosion at the medical center. Now it's with you. What did she say?
I said I'd help her find her brother.
Kevy?
Zane pauses, his thoughts drifting for a moment before he shifts slightly. His tone becomes more solemn.
Something or someone must be behind his disappearance. However, by getting involved, you'll have to confront people who are also searching for him.
I know. While the Farspace fleet dealt with the culprit behind the explosion, the whole thing feels too similar to what happened to me. I'm not sure, but Ever must be involved somehow. Kevy must have something they're after, or there's a secret they're desperate to keep hidden.
The closer you are to the truth, the closer you are to danger. If you truly thought this through...
Once they make their move, there will be a second time and then a third. I can't just stand there and watch the same tragedy repeat itself with these two.
Aside from Ever, there's another curious matter.
Is it named Caleb?
I studied in Skyhaven and worked at Willow Medical Center for a while. As a result, I'm familiar with the general atmosphere of this place. But I've noticed how different it is from what I remember.
What are you trying to say?
The fleet. Back then, the fleet wielded a considerable amount of influence beneath a modest facade. They spent most of their time carrying out exploration missions in the deep space tunnel. A majority of the people who worked here for 7 to 8 years had never seen what their vessels looked like. This sort of large-scale operation where their forces have been deployed on the ground is unprecedented.
Even if there's another reason behind the fleet's large-scale operation, with so little information available to me, it's hard to determine their role in this incident. I'll keep a close eye on the situation, but for now, I need to find Kevy as soon as possible. He's been missing for a while now, and he could be in danger. Zane nods and looks up at the dark clouds in the sky.
Did you find any leads?
It's been a week since the explosion. The fleet must have searched through every nook and cranny of the explosion site and the surrounding area. If they can't find him, Kevy must have either been taken away by someone or hiding in an even more secluded place. While the latter seems unlikely, I look at Lucia's big, wide eyes. Did Mia give me a clue?
Let me take a look.
I give Lucia to Zane. He scrutinizes it for a moment before tugging its charred tail. There's a burst of static before a voice crackles from the plushie.
Where are you hiding? I'm done playing.
Mia, you're so silly. I'm in our secret base.
But we said not to hide in the secret base. You're cheating.
Noticing my surprised gaze, Zane places Lucia back on my lap and strokes its head.
I've seen similar toys with sick children.
I knew it was a smart move to turn to a doctor. I carefully pull Lucia's tail and listen to the conversation again. Then I realize something. Maybe Kevy hasn't been taken away. He might be hiding. Is this secret base his hiding place? I turn back to look at Zane and speak.
Don't. I'm tired of hearing that.
When we're back in Lincoln, I'll buy you the latest item on on the best restaurant's dessert menu. I suddenly recall how Zane had taken several consecutive days off after returning from Chanzia. It's something he rarely does. You've already used up some of your vacation time. Will you be busy later? I can get the dessert to go and give it to you at the hospital instead.
This is the first time I've heard of someone inviting another out for dinner by using a complaint.
I'm afraid I'll bother you when you're busy. Alright, we're in ads. We're in ads, chat. Ad break! Ad break! Everybody stretch! Stretchy, stretchy! Oh, big stretch. So we're gonna find the kid. Kid's gonna be okay. Hopefully. I'm still trying to, figure out what's causing the explosions. I haven't, my brain hasn't caught up to the story yet. Moogle, you can't just roll out of your chair onto the floor like that. That's how you hurt yourself. You gotta just slide out of the chair. Don't roll out of the chair. Just slide out of it, okay? If you roll, you risk, tumbling over something and breaking something. If you slide, it's more gradual. It's easier. Then why is it called a rolling chair? 'Cause the chair rolls around, not you. What if it's a Weeble that wobbles? I mean, Weebles wobble if they wanna. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. I'm trying to remember how many other chapters there were to the MSQ. The MSQ isn't over yet either, right? Like, it's just, like, up to a certain point, and they've got things that are probably going to continue afterwards. Moogles moggle and carry a knife, that's also true. Moogles be scary sometimes. I opened my Discord to make sure I didn't miss any messages, and I just have this giant picture of Sumeru on it because I had that left open. It's like, what? Why is Sumeru there? No, Moogles could do it too. Okay, Araku's back. I've still got ads for... Okay, now we're back. We're good. Zane slowly leans back and studies me for a moment, then reaches for the cup of warm water. His expression remains indiscernible.
I suppose what you need isn't water, but something that's more than lukewarm.
Go make icing, Moogle. What do you mean? Noticing my confusion, Zane slightly tilts his head and responds with a smile that carries amusement and resignation.
We both have to deal with challenges, one after another. If we want to see each other, then there will be moments like this where we can sit together, no matter how hectic things get.
He lifts Lucia's head and the plushie stares at me with its dewy black eyes.
Once you help Mia, take some time to think about what you'd like to eat with me.
They just took every love interest in the story and cranked the affection level of all of them up to 11. I see. In the MSQ, I mean. They're like, yeah, no, if you've gotten to this point, you've been playing long enough, your level with these guys is probably up there. Following the explosion, the Farspace fleet uses Wanderers as their reason for sealing off the area and evacuating all residents within a 2-kilometer radius. Maybe the week-long search has led them to believe Kevi is no longer in the neighborhood. No fleet soldiers are stationed here tonight. Raphael. No. Silas. The charred ground reveals several sets of footprints, all disorderly. Many have passed through this place. Kevi. As I enter a backyard, I see a scorched swing and a slide that's been reduced to a metal frame. I pause before carefully tugging Lucia's tail. If Kevi is still around, he might hear this. After a few minutes, I notice faint sobbing. Suddenly, a familiar energy fluctuation ripples through the air. Behind the shrubs, a tear in reality around half a meter wide materializes. A timid little boy emerges. He's hesitating. Realizing I'm not his sister, he tries to run away, but I quickly call out to him. Wait! Mia sent me! The boy freezes. He turns around, but his head is still lowered. He's unwilling to meet my gaze.
You shouldn't come any closer. Don't look at my face. Have I become a monster?
The kid's part wanderer! Granulated crystals seem to be growing around his eye sockets, almost engulfing his whole face. A few months ago, I saw this sort of phenomenon in the NEN 109 zone with those monsters in Enchanzia City. Maintaining my composure, I touch the crystals on his face. A sharp pain shoots through my palm, but the growth stops. Just as I thought. I've seen this before. You're not a monster. You're just ill, and you need to get treated as soon as possible. She's recovering in the medical center, and after the surgery was over, there haven't been any problems. I take Kevy's hand and wipe away his tears. Right now, she's worried about you, Kevy. Can you tell me what happened on the day of the explosion? How did you manage to stay hidden? The secret base you have with Mia? Comforted by my words, he stops sobbing. Slowly, he withdraws his hand and reveals something to me. In the center of his palm is a tiny crystal fragment. This is... A familiar energy reverberates in my heart, and I slowly exhale. It's the last spatium core fragment we've been looking for.
When the explosion happened, Mia and I were playing hide and seek. I was in our secret base while she was outside. She couldn't find me. I was hiding for a couple of minutes. Then I heard a loud bang and blacked out. I was protected by this thing that Mom and Dad left.
Kevy looks down at his palm. The protocore fragment emits a gentle, soft glow. Your parents left this?
Yeah. They also said I need to take care of Mia. And that I shouldn't be found and use this to hide whenever I'm in danger.
So this fragment can create a space, the secret base you and Mia talk about. Lowering his head, he nods.
After the explosion, I slept for a long time. And when I woke up, I wanted to find Mia, but there were people outside looking for me.
Who were they?
I don't know, but they were dressed like Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad said that when they're not around, I shouldn't trust those people or go with them. I can't trust anyone.
Mom and Dad work forever. That must mean Kevy's parents knew there were people in the fleet. Oh no, Mom and Dad are part of the fleet. People in the fleet who also wanted to harm them. I bet the other groups are also involved. At this point, letting the fleet find Kevy might not be for the best. I touch the black crystals on Kevy's face. He slightly flinches from the pain. But even if we only consider his health, Kevy can't stay here anymore. Maybe having him leave Skyhaven temporarily is the only way to ensure his safety right now. In that case, the Hunters Association, which has been kept out of all of these events since the beginning, will be a reliable safe haven. I don't know, Baker. Why are their children at 14? I know you're in danger and that you really want to see Mia now. But you need to keep this fragment safe and hold on for one more day. I'll make you the necessary arrangements and return to you as soon as I can. For some it is. Kevy is quiet for a moment, then he pats Lucia's head and nods.
Can you tell Mia something for me? I'm okay. Tell her not to worry.
I will say, noted that some people don't need to do that to still have it even be a Gunner game. I'm just talking about how hard they go after some of those NPCs. Though I also agree, I didn't need the whole segment with the children. After leaving the area that's under lockdown, I call Zane. Zane.
Don't rush. Speak slowly. Did you find Kevy?
When his voice comes through the phone, it's almost as if a warm hand is soothing my troubled mind. Yes, he has a spatium core fragment. He's been using its power to hide himself. He's also infected with something that involves those black crystals, but his condition seems slightly better than what we saw in the patient at Chansia Hospital. In Chansia Hospital, Zane and I arrived at a preliminary conclusion. The Aether Core's power doesn't cause transformations like this. Someone is responsible for creating this crystal-related disease. And assuming that's the case, they're deliberately turning people into monsters. After I revealed this conclusion we never really discussed before, the other end of the line is silent for a few minutes.
A few years ago, I witnessed something similar. That person was my friend.
Recalling my conversation with Zane in the Arctic, a guess forms in my mind. Was it the one who died in Mount Eternal? It couldn't be because...
Yes. After that incident, we learned that under extremely special circumstances, when Wanderers strike, their attacks cause energy crystals to grow in the afflicted area. They corrode the human body and grow a sort of shell over it. Once that happens, the victims can lose their sanity within seconds and uncontrollably lash out at anyone around them.
Some of the vague relationships between a few things become clearer. Zane's secret research and the small animals at Dr. Noah's home. Your research with Dr. Noah in the Arctic involves this, right?
It does. Based on your description, Kevy's transformation hasn't truly started. But it's hard to say if we should delay our attempts to treat it.
I have a feeling that if he stays in Skyhaven, something unpredictable and grave will happen.
I'll find a way to transfer him to Oxo Hospital and ask Dr. Noah to come back.
I was just about to ask about that. When can you pick up Kevy?
The hospital can't reach his guardians, which could be a problem. I'll have everything arranged by tomorrow night at the latest.
Then I'll bring Kevy to you at that time.
There's one more thing. A necessary reminder, so to speak.
He pauses before lowering his voice.
Since Kevy has an ether core fragment, it's possible Ever will keep looking for him.
Oh yeah, it is.
When caring for others, you must be mindful of your own safety.
Sure. Before coming here, I thought I had grown stronger. I thought I'd be capable enough to handle the challenges that awaited me. But I didn't expect them to become even more difficult. Fortunately, I've never had to face them alone.
Perhaps I'm also doing this for myself.
After the call ends, my beating heart finally begins to calm down. I look up at the moonlight hidden behind the dark clouds. The night is still, with no wind or rain, and the stars shine brightly. I suddenly wonder, is Zane also looking at the same night sky right now? Like I said, they turned it up to 11. Lieutenant's appearance at the medical center today means the fleet is keeping Mia under close surveillance. I need to avoid them if I want to bring Kevy here. Which means I need to keep this from Caleb somehow. During my trip back to the station on the floating island, the previously peaceful sky suddenly becomes dark and gloomy. Thunder roars in the distance. It might start raining again. My phone has several unread texts from Caleb. Where are you? When will you be back? I'm at the supermarket. What do you want to eat for dinner tonight? Ah! I don't know why it went through. Hold on. Aw, it doesn't actually show you the text. That's rude. As I scroll through them, the fact that Caleb is truly back sinks in.
Everyone's on edge because of the explosion in the Cascade District.
The deep space tunnel's been acting up again, and more Wanderers are showing up in Skyhaven.
I send over my location's coordinates and then it starts to drizzle. I join the crowd under the overpass. The atmosphere grows heavy with an eerie chill. A figure clad in black, half their face concealed by a high collar, appears. Their greenish-gray hair is loosely tied.
Excuse me?
But they don't move. Something's off, so I move to the side. Can I help you?
Yeah, you can.
All of a sudden, there's a small explosion nearby. The scorching heat throws me back a few meters. Why is there a boom?
It's a Wanderer!
Run!
I steady myself, covering my nose and mouth with one hand and waving away the smoke with the other. The stranger is still there. He pulls down his collar to reveal his face. With a forked tongue and white slit pupils, he grins mysteriously as if knowing this would happen.
Has anyone warned you that a unique hunter like yourself could get into some real trouble around these parts?
Okay, snake boy. He moves like a grayish-green serpent. His fingers change into blades as I swipe past my cheek. I barely manage to sidestep him. He attacks again, aiming for my throat this time. He's tough and quick. I instinctively lean back and narrowly avoid the silver blades. I pistol whip him, the gun landing a decisive blow on his head. Hearing that satisfying sound, I know I did a good job. I turn around. From the broken remains, wires and metal bits burst out along the bunch with a bunch of tiny bolts.
You're annoying. I can't hear anything now.
This. The man touches the broken part of his ear before tossing the short-circuiting implant down into the drain.
If I take the ether core from you, I can trade it in for an ear with some nice bass. But...
You just want better fucking headphones? The scattered electrical equipment is sucked into the Metaflux surge as it spawns several strange-looking wanderers.
Oh, let them have some fun.
Is this some kind of transformation? My hand moves behind my waist. Amidst the dirt and rain, a bright red flash materializes. A wanderer that has lunged forward is sent back, flying back several meters. What attacked it was... an apple? Having found its mark, the apple continues on its gravity-defying trajectory. I turn my head. Cradling his phone between his ear and shoulder, Caleb grabs an apple from the paper bag he's holding. He throws it up and catches it in his right hand.
The supermarket wasn't having a sale on produce today, and my bullets aren't exactly cheap.
Caleb! I raise my gun and swiftly position myself beside him. I keep an eye on the wanderers approaching us.
This isn't a game. I won't let you charge in alone.
Don't underestimate me. I can pull my weight in a battle just like you now. Time to fight! Time to see what Caleb does in a fight! I haven't seen this yet! Also, I'm watching that timer tick down. You guys aren't gonna make it. You're not gonna make it.
It's nothing we can't handle. Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger.
Time to change our strategy. It's only got half its health left. You want to do a competition?
Of course. Watch me. No. I'll show you.
Man, he's got some interesting gun work.
Caleb.
Coming. It can't hold on. Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger.
Okay.
Let's see you dodge this.
I've locked onto the target.
Copy that. There's a change in tactics. Stay cool. Sometimes I wish you'd let me be your shield.
Caleb.
Coming.
Bring it on. I'll show you.
You should think before charging in.
I know.
Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger.
Now's our chance to strike.
The drill goes.
Time to show them what we can do. Target is within range. Commence encirclement.
Let's end this together.
Did we just throw our guns and they did like a 360 no scope without us even fucking holding them?
Copy that.
I'll show you.
Sometimes I wish you'd let me be your... Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger.
Now's our chance to strike. You can't break our connection.
Gravity powers, mate!
My turn.
Let's see you dodge this. Alrighty, it's over.
I think our teamwork could be better.
I just recognized that our statement at the end of that was, I think our teamwork could be better. And I'm just giggling at that. The last wanderer is flattened by an unseen force and scatters debris in all directions. Caleb! Muddy water is everywhere, but Caleb seems unfazed as he brushes aside the damp strands of my hair.
Are you hurt?
I'm good, but that person is getting away. Caleb holds out his hands, his fingers slightly extended. A barrage of stone shards chase after the fleeing figure cloaked in dark greenish or grayish green.
Eat some fruit. I'll be right back.
A paper bag lands in my hands. Before I can respond, Caleb vaults over the railing and disappears into the night. How did Caleb get here so quickly? Yeah, there was a wanderer attack. In the rain.
Perfect vessel, my ass. It doesn't even look as good as us unfinished products. Damn it!
Sharp shards pierce through half of Viper's face, and before he can even cry out in anger, a kick. A kick knocks the wind out of him. Powerful force slams into the ground, which instantly destroys the other half of his face.
I see it's shedding season again, Viper.
You bastard! I'll kill you!
Oh neat, they know each other. Caleb increases the weight. Immediately, the crisp sound of something crackling reverberates. The invisible restraints are like iron that even make Viper's knees creak.
You... Stop it!
A white prosthetic eye floats into Caleb's hand and is crushed in an instant.
Who gave you the right to approach her?
The professor said it's not time to go after her yet. I was just playing around with her.
It feels as if a swamp is slowly squeezing the air out of its lungs, making it difficult to breathe.
There are less than 72 hours before the final cleanup. I'm just reminding you that. If you can't retrieve the protocore fragments, you're done for.
Which hand did you touch her with? This one?
He's unfazed by the threat. Click. Viper's left hand is twisted and he almost passes out from the pain.
You need to protect her. It's a bit much.
I kind of agree, Viper.
Wouldn't you say your overprotectiveness borders obsession?
Not him just breaking the fourth wall and just calling Caleb out. Raindrops are suddenly suspended in the air. They're like countless silver needles that are ready to pierce him at any moment. He can't even laugh. Caleb crouches down, meeting Viper's gaze. He slightly smiles.
Lay a hand on her again, and I will kill you.
Alright, I understand why so many of you like him, and it's that right there. It's that trope. Which, I'm not so much for that trope. The whole you touch her and you die trope. I know it's big on Book Talk, but it's not for me. Hi, Loki. Also, 1 second, chat. I'm really onto it, or only into it due to the fantasy setting. Yeah, if this was a real life thing, I'd be like, haha, fuck no. But I get it in a fantasy setting. I understand where people like that one. But even in a fantasy setting, it's not for me. Unless it's like the villain being like... For some reason, if it's the villain falling for like the main character and then going after the hero, quote unquote, some reason that's fucking hot. But if it's the hero going after any villain like this, it's kind of like, eh. It's a little bit of a red flag there, bud. Let me take care of myself, you know? I'm also incredibly independent, so. Unable to find Caleb, I have no choice but to retreat to the overpass. The soaked part of the paper bag I'm holding leaves a chaotic pattern on my hand. It almost resembles a winding labyrinth. I'd invite MC along for the killing? Okay, that's a little bit more justified. The last person that person knew I had an Aether Core. Is he an assassin sent by Ever? Iramalia. But he wasn't planning to kill me. It seems like he was testing his prey.
Why are you standing here in the rain?
An umbrella shields me as Caleb reappears. He frowns slightly, or he frowns as he wipes away the water from my face. Caleb, are you okay?
I'm fine, but I lost track of him.
Having checked Caleb's hand over and over again, my anxiety only dissipates when I confirm he's unharmed. It's okay. I got some of the parts he dropped. I'll take them back to the data data analysis. Hopefully there will be something to learn.
We'll talk about it later. Let's go home.
He takes off his coat and drapes it over my head. With his arm around my shoulders, his warmth quickly envelops me.
Give me a heads up next time you go out. I can't help but worry about you when you're all alone.
Yeah, he's way too overprotective. I finished my dinner and now time for chaos? Hold on. I got this covered. I got this covered. Romelia, just go to jail. Straight to jail. Upon returning home, Caleb ushers me into the bathroom. Go be unhinged in jail, Romelia. I'm wrapped in the hot water as warmth. After getting out of the shower, I put on soft loungewear, the rain's chill having faded away. In the living room, I scan the parts and upload the data to my watch. A steaming bowl of ginger soup appears on the coffee table. Do not pass go. Do not collect any hot men. Freshened up, Caleb brings over a towel. He sits down on the couch and pats the spot next to him.
Come here.
I comply and hold the bowl of soup while Caleb towel dries my hair. It's very soothing, and I can't help but narrow my eyes. He's buttering me up for something! It's been a while since I received your service like this.
Oh, so you know it's a service. And that's why you always plop onto the bed to play with your phone while your hair's still wet.
It's because I know you'll help me.
Okay, Pipsqueak.
Yeah, no. Hyper-independent cat girl is like, no. Through the towel, something taps my head. It's not too gentle or too rough. So don't you think you've gotten better at drying hair?
Have I? I moved out to live in the college dorms. Then I moved again for the DAA after graduating. Looking back, it's been forever since I was really home. That means it's also been a long time since I helped you dry your hair.
He tilts my chin before using his fingers to comb through the disheveled strands. What's this about chaos? Hey, Nolio, you can, You said the magic word of the day. Go to jail. There's no rush. We have more than enough time together.
Yep.
Or the promise made, a new thought crosses my mind. What about the Deep Space Aviation Administration? Do they know you joined the Farspace Fleet? What about your comrade in arms?
They don't know. And they won't. It wouldn't be smart to have too many people in on this. They aren't required to know everything about me anyway.
We're making this a calm stream tonight. My phone screen suddenly lights up. I see a news alert about the explosion in Cascade District.
Unhinged, Ryom Chows.
I'm gonna find a way to turn off that alert so you guys can't use that to get out of jail. Thank you for the $10 tippy, Romalia. Ah, right, Kevy. He removes the towel from my head and walks to the bedroom.
I'll grab the hairdryer. Give me a sec.
Wait. Aware of the warnings Kevy's parents gave and the fleet's close surveillance of the siblings, I realize things are in a more sinister light. Is it possible Caleb knows something about this? The fleet has used considerable amount of resources to deal with the explosion incident and their search for Kevy. Is it because Kevy's parents are important to them?
The perpetrator and victims are fleet personnel. That means the fleet must take full responsibility and provide answers to the public.
Oh, it's an inside job. Then what will the fleet do if they can't find Kevy? To reassure me, Caleb gently pats my head. His voice softens.
Don't worry. They will find him.
Not if I have anything to fucking say about it. As I watch Caleb walk away, a sense of guilt creeps over me like an evening mist. Yeah, anybody that wants to be chaotic tonight is going straight to jail. If I have anything to say about it, that kid isn't getting found by the fleet. We found Kevy. We found Kevy. We don't want to let the fleet find him. I don't want to be chaotic. I want to be horny. Baker, go to jail. You're fine, Nolio. That's why you only got a 60-second timeout. When I wake up the next day, my head feels foggy and my throat is itchy. Maybe it's because I got caught in the rain yesterday. Hi, Beanie! It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Beanie. It's fine. What are these for? As soon as I enter the living room, I stop in my tracks. Boxes of various sizes that were there.
Boop, boop, boop.
Straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. No free parking. I don't know why that one got booped. Oh, hi. Welcome home, Rat. I didn't know you got... Literally... How are the dogs not moving? What? How did... They are dead asleep in my office! Also, Rat. The cake is literally diabetes on a plate. It's in itty bitty pieces because it is that sweet. Go have yourself a piece. It's really good, but it is diabetes on a plate. I made peach blueberry cake. Boxes of various sizes that weren't there before are now here. Caleb rolls up his sleeves. He sits down on the floor and pieces something together that was scattered together from the scattered parts around him. He's playing with Legos.
This place has been empty for too long, so I bought some stuff.
Oh no, he's playing with IKEA furniture.
Do you need anything else?
It's okay, I'll only be staying here for a few days. Anyway, I need to go.
Why? You don't plan to visit me anymore?
No, of course not. I rub my stuffy nose. Content. Content. Caleb smiles, wipes his hands, and gives the assembled robot a pat on the head. You built a fucking robot? Also, yes, Beanie, there was a whole fucking interrogation scene, and you gotta know that the chat was barking at that.
Hello, Master.
Oh, you built an auto! No! The little robot screen forms a smile as its movements produce a series of click-clanks.
When you're on the bed and glued to your phone, it can bring you snacks and drinks.
Sure. The warmth in Caleb's smile makes me feel even more guilty. I'm sorry, if the fleet is just trying to protect Kevy, then I'll make it up to you once he's safe, I promise. I sit next to him and attempt to mask my nervousness with a pleading look. Caleb, I agreed to have dinner and watch a movie with some classmates in Skyhaven tonight. Can you give me a ride? It's not that far. You could take me there since your plane can just zoom. Kevy agreed to meet at midnight, but after careful consideration, I decided to head out early to avoid any problems. I made that suggestion to Caleb so he wouldn't overthink things.
You shouldn't go out. I can tell you're coming down with a cold based on your voice alone. Focus on resting today, so you can recover.
I have to literally go save a child that your organization is trying to hunt down. Caleb opens another box and busies himself again.
There's a weird energy fluctuation in the deep space tunnel. All the Wanderers in Skyhaven are riled up because of it. To ensure everyone's safe, Skyhaven will be under lockdown tonight. We'll be doing a cleanup.
Thank you, DTM. Isn't eliminating Wanderers supposed to be a hunter's job? What kind of threat could possibly warrant a large-scale response from the fleet?
Doesn't matter. Since the fleet is in charge of Skyhaven, safety is our highest priority.
He pauses and looks up.
I won't be around tonight, so don't even think about going out. Got it?
But... Oh no, she's free. Oh no, Romalia's free. This isn't good. I need to get Kevy out of there. Chaos wasn't even going to be directed at you. It's a knee-jerk reaction at this point, Romalia. Meeting Caleb's gaze, I pretend to give in and purposely let a bit of reproach tinge my voice. Fine, I'll stay here. I can't exactly disobey the Colonel's orders, huh?
You also can't lock yourself in your room so that you can sneak out through the window later.
That's just fucking rude. This isn't our old house, and even if I did climb out of the window, I wouldn't get very far. We're on a floating island. Seemingly uninterested in arguing, he ruffles my hair.
I'll take you to meet your classmates tomorrow.
He responds with a smile. It's the same one I've always seen, but his gaze is a little too cheerful. He's hiding something. Caleb, be honest with me. Is the cleanup tonight related to the explosion?
You're overthinking it.
He looks away and pretends to study the sketch. I grab his chin, forcing him to look at me. You're lying.
What about you, then?
He calmly grabs my right hand and reveals the gun I had put on my waist.
Why do you need a gun at a friendly get-together?
Oh, we got caught. That's because I'm worried about encountering a wanderer. His grip on my wrist tightens.
Don't forget about the ether core in your body. You're not a normal hunter. And the whole explosion incident is complicated. One wrong move, and you'll be trapped here forever.
What's that supposed to mean? The fleet isn't just here to investigate the explosion, right? Are you hiding something? In the tense silence, the small auto is oblivious as it continues making noise. After what seems like an eternity, he suddenly lets go.
Sorry. Do you remember what I said? Leave it to me. I won't break my promise to you.
My lips tighten into a thin line, and the increase in body temperature that I've been fighting hits me. I slowly lean back and sink into the sofa.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have upset you.
Caleb kneels. He takes my wrist he had grasped earlier and massages it with his thumb.
But tonight's operation isn't just a normal patrol. You're unaware of the dangers here.
His earnest gaze follows mine when I try to look away. For some reason, this version of Caleb feels like a stranger. Do you really mean it?
Cross my heart.
You made a promise to me. Don't forget about it. As the day draws to a close, I still haven't found an opportunity to leave. I hope the round-the-clock shuttle service won't be affected by the cleanup. Only when my phone gives me a no-service message do I realize how thorough Skyhaven's lockdown is. Outside, darkness cloaks the scenery with the trees' shadows. When it's 11 p.m., I hear the faint creak of a door opening outside. After silently counting to 30, I quietly get out of bed and go to the living room. No one's here. Only a single wall lamp illuminates the room, and the furniture's shadows are plastered on the house's white walls. I let out a sigh of relief and try to find my gun that Caleb put away.
Looking for something?
Caleb, you're still here. Caleb stands behind me, his arms crossed. The light casts an irregular pattern, the light casts irregular patterns on the floor.
I was about to leave.
Go ahead. I'm just getting something to drink. A cup that's filled with water floats over to my side along with 2 white pills.
You were coughing a lot during the day. Did you catch a cold because of yesterday's rain?
He's gonna drug us! It's just a small cough.
Take some meds before you go back to sleep.
His gaze is calm and gentle, showing no signs of discontent. It's as if my pitiful lie fooled him. Okay. I won't let him worry about me tonight, at least. I put the pills in my mouth and wash it down with the water. I've emptied the cup in one go. Yeah, that was a fucking sedative. That was the dumbest shit I just did. The ticking of the clock's second hand echoes in the dimly lit room, emphasizing the silence between us and our mingling breaths. Without thinking, I avoid his gaze. I hesitate for a moment before heading back into the bedroom. Good night.
Good night.
Overprotective shitface. I forgot to change my appearance.
Hey. If I kept you here with me like this, would you think I'm being too selfish?
Yeah? And maybe a little bit clinically insane.
But it's only us now. Let's say I had noticed these threats that were lurking around you earlier. Knowing then what I know now, none of this would have happened, right?
There's gotta be some redeeming quality. I know you don't want to tell me because spoilers are wrecking, but I'm trusting you that there's some redeeming quality to this.
Don't worry. This nightmare will come to an end. I promise.
Meanwhile, Azira's just over there like, this is my ideal man. He shows his love in being hyper overprotective and drugging me. Dark romance for the win. You know, Yeah, no, that checks out. That checks out. You said the magic word. The magic word for today, chat, is chaos. And it gets you straight into jail.
About time I get some exercise.
Bring it on.
Come.
My shark is hungry.
Now, I'm getting the hang of this.
It's almost over. Don't let it get away. Be careful. Does it hurt?
This is nothing.
Why are you getting closer to it? Come back here. Pathetic. I was just warming up. That wasn't so tough now, was it?
It's over.
Oh, God. A lot of it comes from the memories because 90% of his memories are from pre-explosion. Okay. And there's another thing you learn later. But I won't be going through Caleb's memories, so I won't get the context! Oh wait, I do have to do a poll today too. I have enough to do a poll. Like a free poll, not a not a limited poll. So we'll take a break from, or we'll do that right before we, oh, it's already 10:30. We'll do that shortly. Cause I'll have to go to bed soon. Cause I have to work tomorrow, unfortunately.
Let me show you what the art of combat is.
Don't worry, we'll be doing this again tomorrow night.
Now. I need you.
If that's your wish. Pathetic. I was just warming up. Keep your distance from it. Why are you getting closer to it?
That sucks for you, I know.
Nice.
Yes, I always stream at 6:30 p.m. EST.
I'll show
It's my current summer schedule.
Come. My shark is hungry. This is all too easy.
Not even a challenge.
My shark is hungry.
And I won't be doing any sneaky extra streams this week because I've already got stuff on, like, every day, so. Alright, let me just go through and do the last battle. So tomorrow will be the only stream until Saturday. And we might not even have a stream Saturday because I have an event that I'm going to. And I might be exhausted, so we'll see. Like, if we do, it might just be a short just chatting stream. Where I, like, show you guys pictures of, like, the event.
The tsunami is coming. Watch out. This one, come. My shark is hungry.
Now.
Why are you getting closer to it? Come back here. Did you spot its weakness?
Basically, Saturday, this coming week, is up in the air as to whether there will be a stream or not.
Follow me, and let's stop it. It's almost over. Don't let it... That wasn't so tough now, was it?
It's
but that should make you guys happy because that makes the timer go on longer. Assuming I don't stream for 5 hours tomorrow night. Okay. That put us into the next full chapter of this. Okay. There's a timer? Yeah, there's a timer. It's where I have to be nice to myself when I'm on stream. I've only slipped up once so far. I've been pretty good. Alright, let me just do a quick explore. Yeah, chat ratted me out immediately. You better be being conservative with the funds right now because apartment, not cheap. Did we get anything good? We're gonna get anything good? We're gonna get anything good? I already have this one! No! No! I already have this one. It's a really good one. But I already have this one! And I only want to do I only want to do full 10 pulls because I only want silver. Like, I want silvers, so.
Listen, Ryo, if he's not going to make me his good little boy using morally unethical methods, do I even want him? Boop, boop, boop.
Baratsu, why did that get booped? Thank you for the resubby. Baker! You know what, fair. I'm not gonna kink shame you on that one. I'm not, we're just gonna ignore that memory that just came up on the screen! What was that? I don't even know what that one was! We're just measuring abs? What? What do you even mean? Did you know there's a memory at some point where we're making dinner with Silas? Come on. Oh, this story is so good. I can't believe this man dressed himself with a little sweat emoji today, by the way. So, for those of you that don't know, you can have the men on your home screen, and you can let them choose to, quote-unquote, dress themselves, as in they'll choose, like, random outfits and accessories. And he chose this.
I suddenly remembered a verse from a poem, but I can't remember the next line.
And downloaded. We got another one, boys! Let's go! Doran, I'm so sorry for your sanity. I'm so sorry for your sanity, Doran. It's fine, though. It's fine. I'm gonna do this now before I forget, because I always forget, and then I have to go back and reset it every single time. So I just paused it now. We're gonna go find somebody to raid for the night so that I can go start getting ready for bed. And you guys can have soda pop on the way out. Because it's appropriate. I'm looking for who we want to go see. I need you to need me. I'm empty. You feed me so refreshing. My little soda pop. I'll be Caleb's soda pop. Here, chat. We were gooning all night. You guys can go hang out with a furry. Have fun with Shia. Love you all. I'll be back tomorrow night.